Mind Over Matter is the latest album by Young the Giant. I am joined by three of the guys from the band. Hey guys.
How's it going?
Welcome back to the Bay Area.
Thanks.
How have things been?
It's been going pretty good. We had a day off yesterday in Oakland, and we did some yoga in the daytime, and then we went over to SF. We took the BART and went to a couple bars. We were like hanging out in the Mission District. It's really cool.
Really? Where do you guys hang out?
I guess it changes. We're not really like super cool like that.
We went to Trick Dog
Last night, yeah, we went to Trick Dog and then the Makeout Room.
Oh, Makeout Room. Yeah, they have some great nights. You know, every night is a different type of theme, and people come out and get dressed up and all that stuff. Actually, Samir, you went to Stanford for a little bit too, right? Did you come up to the city much and do a lot of things?
I did, sort of. I guess at the time when I was at Stanford, I was not 21 yet, and a lot of
that matter though?
I know. I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but usually when I was on the road, like when I was in school, I'd come back home like every other weekend or so to like practice and play. So in that way, I didn't really experience the nightlife in San Francisco as much back then. But we've toured a lot in San Francisco since then, so we always have some weird happenings in the city.
I read somewhere online about the process, and I found it very interesting because we're you know, in the industry where there's no 9 to 5, so to speak. For people who have 9 to 5s, they get their job done and then they leave the office. For you were holed up in a house together, and we're told, you know what, this will be great for you, from what I understand, and this will help. But then it turned out not really helping. So.
I think overall, us isolating ourselves in a way was really good, and it did lead us to overthink some things at times, and just because we were so isolated. But at the end of the day, I think that spending the year in the house together and really living and breathing the music and the record really helped. Now that we look back on it.
A lot of it is about overcoming internal obstacles that you place for yourself and that you make very important and elaborate in your head that aren't necessarily things that anyone else is doing. And I think as soon as you realize that your own worst enemy is yourself sometimes, and the monsters that you really create that could really break you down are the ones that you create for yourself. And I think, like, we're not trying to say, like, you know, you just should persevere and like always be happy and stuff. I mean, I think it's important to have sadness sometimes. It's important to have things that you need to overcome in order to, I think, really enjoy and understand what it is to be a human, I guess. If things were happy all the time, I feel like we'd just be really bored and maybe farting all the time.
Which is great.
Well, it's that is great too.
Farting is fun.
It is fun. It is fun.
Which I'm sure being holed up in the same house is probably not so much. Who's the biggest farter?
Same bus.
The bus.
The bus.
House was at least we had a
Fran can get a little diabolical. I think he just does it.
They're not going to say that it's not them, but
We need this on the mic here.
We're going to outsource the greatest farter, but
right, everybody's just going to point.
It's all unique. We all have our own unique.
Well, you can tell who's been in the room, right?
I don't think we've ever talked about our farts in an interview.
You brought it up, so
I did.
You know,
I guess I can.
We got to make this unique and special. Right? Valentine's Day is coming up, and you know, girls, they don't fart at all. The most interesting thing to me is, you know, when a band is involved, what artist do you put on to get in the mood, or get a girl in the mood, or make the mood more comfortable?
I like D'Angelo. D'Angelo, you know.
Oh yeah.
Voodoo.
Yeah, Voodoo.
I love that record.
Is that you too?
I was gonna. I mean,
Have you double dated before?
I'll pass the mic.
We actually did live in a room together a long time ago, right?
I like, I mean, hip hop or like, you know, R&B, something
Like
smooth.
Luther Vandross? Like, do you
There
go
you
old
go.
school R&B, or do you go new school R&B, like Usher?
Not Usher. No.
Drake or
No.
Usher?
Eric likes Drake.
I do. You know what? And it's not even a guilty pleasure. It's just a
No,
pleasure.
it shouldn't be a guilty
Drake's just a
pleasure.
pleasure.
Come on. It's very romantic.
Actually, I think I was really bad. Last Valentine's Day, I think my girlfriend gave me a gift and I didn't give her one.
Oh,
I felt really bad.
faux pas.
I know.
So, but see, you are so prolific. Couldn't you just come up with a song on the spot? Be like, oh, sweetie, that's great. Look what I got you. And then
I know.
pull out a guitar.
I know.
And slowly.
I've
like,
done it. See, the
strum.
thing is, I've done it before, so now it's just, you know, she's
Oh.
like, you can't do that anymore. That's unfair.
That'd be the best, though.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate your time. Big fan of your music, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Cool. At Young the Giant, the album is Mind Over Matter, and you're watching B-Sides.